everybody? I am Jay Shady and you're listening to The Voice of Reason. So I am very fucking late with this review. Reviewing Monday Night Raw the Thursday after. But you know what? This review didn't, this show didn't deserve, a review right after. It didn't deserve my time. I could take my fucking time with this show because this show fucking sucked. One of the worst fucking Raws I've seen in a long fucking time. Everybody has gone on and bitched about this, so, I'll just add on to it. I mean, look, everybody knows what this show was. People have said in their reviews this was a 3-hour infomercial, a 3-hour commercial, a 3-hour promotion for the WWE Network for SummerSlam, and just very fucking shameless. Like, no fucking dignity, left in this fucking company. Very desperate, horrible fucking show. One, kind of cool thing on the whole fucking show. One little cool moment out of the whole show. This was god-awful. Very fucking god-awful. It starts with Triple H and the Authority coming out, and he's, he comes out and saying you can get SummerSlam for $9.99. You could watch Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns for just $9.99. You could watch John Cena versus Brock Lesnar for $9.99. And he's trying to get the fucking crowd into it, and it's just, it came off as cheesy. It came off as fucking embarrassing and desperate, And the fucking crowd for actually saying $9.99, just shows the fucking, the idiocracy in the fucking WWE universe these days. They'll do fucking anything. They're like a bunch of fucking puppets. What they should have been saying is "fuck you, Big Nose," rather than $9.99, singing along with Triple H. This isn't a fucking catchphrase. This isn't something to say. This is ridiculous. This is fucking shameful. And it's just ridiculous, and it makes me laugh, the fact that this company has gotten themselves in this fucking position. Now think about it. The WWE Network isn't even a fucking bad thing, It's not like it was, something. It's not like it's the fucking XFL. It's actually pretty fucking neat. You have this fucking network that you go on to, not an actual TV network, but it's like, an app or whatever, that you get to watch every past WWF, WWE event, past WCW, ECW, pretty much fucking every fucking wrestling thing that has ever existed. You get to watch it. Now that sounds fucking great, but here's the problem. They have alienated so many of their fucking fans up to this point that there was no other fucking choice but fucking a disastrous result. Because think about it. If they released the network 10 years ago, it would have been a fucking phenomenon. They would have garnered the big subscriber numbers that they were looking for. But the fact that in the past 10, 15 years, they have driven away all of their passionate fans, pretty much almost all of their hardcore passionate fans, and what's left is only the casual fucking viewer, and the casual viewer only watches, every other week, every, 3 weeks. That casual viewer is not going to care enough to buy a fucking network. The family family is not going to go buy a fucking network. The people who are going to buy the network are people who are passionate and, very fucking into the WWE, hardcore into the WWE. And the fact that they've only got 700,000 subscribers is because they've only got 700,000 passionate fans left. All the other fans are casual fucking, 50-year-old dads and, moms and just their little kids. They're not going to fucking go out to buy this network because they don't love wrestling like that. They just do it, there's nothing on TV. Let's have a good family time. Yay, let's watch Kofi Kingston. They're not going to buy the fucking network. So, all that driving away of their fans with this shitty product for the past 10 years has finally come to bite them in the ass. Because if there were more passionate fans like us on the, internet that actually care about the wrestling, there'd be more fucking subscribers. But the number of passionate fans is so low, and that shows the results of how many people have subscribed. And it's funny to me that the WWE has this mentality, that they've always had this mentality that they're higher than their fucking fans. They make fun of their fans, they laugh at their fans. Some of the fucking wrestlers and, you know, people like JR pretty much call us fucking idiots and say we don't know what we want. But now, you know, they'll do anything for their fucking fans to get some fucking subscribers. Now that they're kind of in the fucking, they've put themselves in this hole. Now the fans are fucking great. Now it's all about the fucking universe, you know. Now they're basically gonna, you know, come to our house and suck our dicks just so we could give them $9.99 a month. Now we're so fucking, you know, lovely, right? It's very fucking, this whole company is just so fucked up. And, you know, they deserve this. They really fucking do. They really do deserve this fucking, you know, mountainfall of losses that is coming their way. Big fucking losses. They deserve it. But anyway, Triple H, this fucking promo, very fucking cheesy. Just basically saying, give me money, please. It reminds me of like somebody on the fucking subway or something in New York, just panhandling you for fucking money, begging you for money. I mean, this is not that much fucking different. WWE just looks like a bunch of fucking bums on the subway at this point. But yeah, so fucking shitty promo. We get Roman Reigns versus Kane. Woo! This is gonna get us amped up, you know, Roman Reigns versus Kane. We thought we snuck out of seeing the match last week, but guess what? We gotta see it this week. Last man standing match. What type of fucking last man standing match was this? You know, usually in a last man standing match, you have to like put all these fucking objects, all these fucking crates and, you know, sound equipment, you know, fucking cases, and all this fucking shit to keep the guy off of his feet. You have to make him bloody. You have to give him fucking chair shots. But Roman Reigns wins with a fucking spear? You know, and that's like, to me, that's the example of this fucking company. The fact, just not doing anything different. Not going out of the box whatsoever. Just going with the fucking spear to end a last man standing match. Not trying at fucking all to come up with one iota of a creative idea. The ending of this match just sums up where the company has been at in the past 5 to 10 years. Shitty fucking match. You got this beat the clock thing going on tonight. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins have beat the clock challenges. Whoever beats the clock gets to choose the stipulation. We got Dean Ambrose versus Alberto Del Rio for 15 fucking minutes. I didn't even watch this match. Why is Alberto Del Rio on my fucking TV for 15 minutes at this point? Seriously, why is this man hired? Like, they couldn't find anybody else for him to face, you know, for 15 minutes? And it's like, it's a beat the clock challenge. Shouldn't you be fucking beating your opponent fast in 15 fucking minutes? You know, that's what I hate about these beat the clock challenges. I don't see any urgency. Like, if I was having a match, legit, let's say this wasn't scripted, and I was in a beat the clock thing, right off the get-go, I'd be going for fucking quick pins just like that. Right when the fucking bell rings, I'd be going like, you know, like I'm fucking hooked up on speed or something. But you know, these, like, you have rest holds in these matches. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't fucking make sense. You got some goofy-ass shit with Rusev and Jack Swagger and Zeb Coulter. You know, last week I liked it, but this week it was just dumb. You know, Zeb Coulter comes out, it's like, let me show you some slides. Jack Swagger's fighting for Nick, the construction worker. And it's like not even a legit picture. You can totally tell that they just went on Google fucking images. He's fighting for Amy the nurse. And it's like this like legit photograph who says she's making like fucking like no money an hour. And it's like, it's just fucking goofy as fuck. I mean, they couldn't have got some real fucking photos. You could so tell this was just right off fucking Google Images. And it was just too fucking hokey pokey for my taste. So that was shit. This whole fucking show was shit pretty much. You know, I watched it like 2 days after, and I just watched it on YouTube, and I couldn't believe, because I heard the reviews from people and, you know, the videos, but I couldn't believe how fucking bad this was. And Jerry the King Lawler all night, $9.99, $9.99, Cole, $9.99. Shut the fuck up, man. Seriously, shut the fuck up. Go to fucking Memphis, retire. Jesus Christ. This is the same Jerry the King Lawler who was like just so fucking hilarious 10 years ago. Came up with the best fucking shit And now all he is just this fucking squealy ass voiced corporate fucking puppet. It's sad. I mean, they showed JBL Cole and Jay the King Lawler, and at the announce table trying to sell the network, and they're pretty much like, you got any change? You got any spare change on you? It's just fucking sad that a company like the WWE has to resort to this shit. And then you get Brock Lesnar versus John Cena hype up. Again, Brock Lesnar cannot fucking be there. And yet people will still go out their way to defend this shit. So, the biggest fight of the summer, the biggest match of all time on WWE, and Brock Lesnar is going to be there for 2 Raws for the biggest fight of the summer. He's going to be there for 2 times to hype this motherfucker up. And it was like the same fucking type of video package that we got for the Extreme Rules match. So it's not even like this was anything original. People think, oh, what a great fucking video. Oh my god, he said piss and blood and urine. It's so fucking great. This wasn't great. This is the same shit they did 2 years ago. At least that time it was original. Now it's just like, it's so obvious that they're trying to cover up the fact that Brock Lesnar can't even be there. And because Brock Lesnar's not there, John Cena's not there because they don't want to, have that whole thing where, Brock Lesnar's not there, but John Cena is, so they don't want to, create that type of mess. Because I'm sure John Cena would have been there. But yeah, this sucked. Nothing happened. I mean, how do you fucking tell your friend about this match that isn't watching? If I'm trying to sell the fucking WWE at this point, what do you say? Oh, Brock Lesnar came out and challenged John Cena for the title. Triple H made it official, and that's it. They're gonna fight, and that's all that happened. And then they ran a video package. I mean, the fuck. How fucking awesome does that fucking sound? Think back. Like Mike Tyson joining DX, that whole Austin versus Michaels build up. Austin versus Corporate Rock. Austin versus the Ministry Undertaker. Shit like this. Shit that actually had fucking build up. Even Shane and Vince to WrestleMania 17. Great fucking build-up. What the fuck is this? I'm gonna beat John Cena because I'm an ass kicker. It's the and I just don't understand this double-edged sword when it comes to Brock Lesnar. Like, I like Brock Lesnar, but everybody just got their fucking panties in a bunch for The Rock. Not showing up. Oh my god, Rocky sucks. Rocky sucks. This is Dwayne Johnson. This isn't The Rock. He doesn't deserve the title. Okay, you want to come with that argument? You could have a valid argument there. But those same people can't fucking say that they now want to see Brock Lesnar fucking win. It's this double-edged. Why is it okay for The Rock to show up part-time, but Brock Lesnar, yeah! Brock Lesnar's part-time, but he's badass. It's alright. It's totally cool, man. Can't wait to see Brock Lesnar wins because he deserves it. What's the difference? At least The Rock, kind of had back and forth with the crowd. He kind of, appreciated the crowd a little bit. And, working up to his match with CM Punk, he actually tried to be there more than fucking Brock Lesnar's ass is trying to be there. So what is this shit that it's okay? It's not okay for The Rock to do this, but it's totally fine for Brock Lesnar to do it. Why? I mean, what is the deal? Seriously. The same people that were complaining about The Rock have no fucking problem with Brock Lesnar doing this. And they want Brock Lesnar to win. Do you not understand that that's going to make him champion? That when he's champion, it's going to be the same thing with him not being there? Or you guys complaining, how could they make The Rock champion when the champion isn't even on the show? That's what Brock Lesnar's going to be doing, yet you want him to win the belt. I'm not saying I want John Cena to win, but this is the fucking predicament WWE has themselves in at this point. It's just ridiculous. What is it like? I don't get it. Brock Lesnar, the same guy who gave the middle finger to everybody when he was leaving at WrestleMania 20. At least The Rock never gave the middle finger. He just waited until his contract actually fucking expired. Vince was pissed off that Rock was leaving for movies, and what was The Rock gonna do? The Rock never fucking just straight up said fuck you to the fans. I mean, so why? I just don't understand. People are very fucking retarded these days. Anyway, let's move on. So a bunch of fucking bullshit. All these one of the only good things coming out of this Raw, I did like Paige's backstage promo, even though it was very short. It's good to see some really good build-up for this Paige versus AJ Lee match. And Paige actually having a character, actually having fucking personality. She's fit into her heel role very fucking nicely. And, you know, I was getting bored as fuck with her a couple weeks after she debuted. But my interest is very much back in her. She's been doing great. Yeah. So you get a bunch of shit throughout the fucking night. Fandango with, you know, Hornswoggle as his dance partner. It's like, this company is just so fucked at this point. It really is. It really fucking is. This show, you know, the one before the go home show, the penultimate show before fucking SummerSlam, and this is what we get. The most lame, not even half-assed, like fucking eighth-assed job. That was all just to promote a fucking network. I don't know how anybody could defend this show at all. You get the beat the clock with Seth Rollins, and it's supposed to be RVD, but they make it Heath Slater, you know, because Triple H wants to, you know, give Seth Rollins an easy opponent, so it's Heath Slater. And Dean Ambrose starts trying to distract Seth Rollins with he's like messing with his briefcase and shit. But it's like, you know, Seth Rollins is getting all amped up in this shit, and it's just like corny as fuck. Like, he pours soda in the briefcase, he puts popcorn in the briefcase. Like this is the way we piss off people nowadays, is popcorn and fucking soda. You know, what happened to throwing shit in like the fucking rivers and stuff? You know, just taking a fucking cement truck and putting that shit in your fucking car, in somebody's car. You know, how about taking like a fucking big 18-wheel and running over the fucking briefcase? But no, we put on some popcorn, put some soda. I mean, what's the big deal? You could just fucking wash it out. It's not like the briefcase is totally done for. I mean, it just makes no sense. He tears up the contract, Dean Ambrose, as if, you know, that means they can't print out another contract. It's just so dumb. It's like these ideas is like out of the mind of a 1-year-old that doesn't think this shit fucking through. I mean, I guess this is okay for somebody who just started watching yesterday, but for somebody who remembers actual good fucking stories and exciting fucking moments of stuff that is similar to this, like throwing a title in the river, running over shit with a huge fucking car, you know, things like this. It's like, man, I've seen this done but so much better in the past. So it's like, what is this? Heath Slater gets the roll-up victory while Seth Rollins is distracted. So Dean Ambrose gets to announce the stipulation, but this was just corny as fuck. And then you get the main event segment. I'm skipping over a lot of shit probably. Oh well, we got the Dust Brothers versus Ryback for the 19th time. So that was a fucking great thing to see. You know, apparently the Dust Brothers can't find one other fucking team to face. So, you know, I'm very excited to see the same match next week. Yeah. We got Bo Dallas versus R-Truth. Apparently R-Truth beat him again on SmackDown. You know? Why not? Why not? Bo Dallas gets the victory here, but nobody cares anymore. You know? Bo Dallas came out and not a fucking peep was heard because his whole character has been destroyed. Everything that they were building up with him has been taken away. Good job, WWE. You know, you never cease to amaze me with this, you know, bitch-slapping young talent mentality. This fuck you to the young talent. It doesn't cease to fucking amaze me. And then you get the main event with this contract signing with Stephanie and Brie Bella. And, you know, it's like, I can't believe, like, I don't know how to put this. Like, this actually does have decent build-up, but when you really think about it, the fact that Stephanie McMahon versus Brie Bella is the second biggest match at SummerSlam at a Big 4 pay-per-view, that kind of just says it all right there about where this company is at in this day and age, right? I mean, I said that, you know, a McMahon in a match is, you know, is kind of a big deal, but it's Brie fucking Bella. The girl can't fucking act for fucking anything. For the life of her, she can't fucking act. You know? So it's like, it's not even like it's the right fucking opponent for Stephanie McMahon at this point, you know? Stephanie has been doing great, but I can't believe this is the second biggest fucking match. Could you imagine? Like, I always go back to this, but could you imagine your friend who hasn't watched wrestling, you know, he's like, oh, he hasn't watched wrestling for like 5 years. He says, oh, what's the big matches at SummerSlam? And you tell him Brock Lesnar, John Cena, and Stephanie McMahon versus Brie Bella. Your friend will be like laughing at you that you're still fucking watching it. You know, it's sad. But it was cool the way it finished. Stephanie McMahon pedigreed both of the Bella twins. That was fucking awesome. Like I said, Stephanie McMahon has been doing a great job. The two pedigrees were fucking great. That was the only fucking cool spot of the night, was Stephanie McMahon fucking pedigreeing the Bella sluts. You know, it's crazy that Stephanie McMahon gave us the biggest moment of the night, the only good moment of the night. You know, it's crazy. And they think this is going to get people to subscribe to the WWE Network for $9.99. You know, this is what's going to get fans back and interested in WWE. You know, look, this is what the WWE has to think. I mean, it's not fucking rocket science. They have to realize, like I said, they've driven away so many passionate fans that all they've got are the casual viewers. And they love their fucking casual fans. But guess what? Those casual fans are not going to buy a monthly subscription network, okay? The people who are people who actually love wrestling enough to pay $9.99 to watch all this wrestling, okay? This network is about the wrestling. It's not about, you know, the fucking clownish, fucking childish entertainment. So, it's about the wrestling. What you've got to do is fix your fucking show. Fix your main show. Fix your wrestling show. This way, you can once again generate interest in your product. Bring back some of those fans that you've lost. Bring back new fans who care about wrestling. And those are the people who will buy your fucking network. It's not this crazy fucking strategy. I just came up with it right there on the spot. That's all you gotta do. Instead of just trying to sell the network right now to, you know, nobody who fucking cares, make your product fucking good again. Make it serious. Make it appeal to people who are passionate about wrestling. Make it appeal to people who are actually going to buy the network, and those are people who are actually interested in wrestling, not all this fucking, you know, shenanigan bullshit with like fucking midgets and clowns and fucking, you know, bunnies and shit. Those are the people that are going to buy the network. You know, $9.99. That's all we fucking heard this whole fucking show. $9.99. $9.99. Let me tell you what else you could, better things you could get for $9.99. Better things in the WWE Network you could get for $9.99. You get 2 double cheeseburgers, a large Coke, and large fries for $9.99. You could get 2 milkshakes from Mr. Softy for $9.99. You could get this Pinocchio stuffed doll for $9.99. You could get dirty, cruddy, disgusting, disease-infested hooker, maybe, for $9.99. Alright? You can do all these other great things for $9.99 instead of getting the fucking network, alright? Soon, you will be able to purchase you'll be able to fucking own the WWE for $9.99. You'll be able to own the whole company, because the whole company pretty soon will just be worth $9.99 at this point. Alright? So there you go. The $9.99 show. It was a fucking disaster. It was horrible. Alright? As always, I am Jay Shady, the voice of reason. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.